Baby, how many times have I told you to stay where I can see you?
Benson, how many times have I told you to watch your garbage mouth in my house?
Chrissy! How many times have I told you? You hang around here, you hang out with daggers.
Come on.
Now, how many times have I told you?
Esme, how many times have I told you, do not eat the cigarettes?
Frank, how many times have I told you?
Hey! How many times have I told you kids not to play ball in this alley?
How many times have I told you?
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 How many times have I told you? You gotta quit.
How many times have I told you?
How many times have I told you never to do this?
How many times have I told you not to be late?
How many times have I told you never to call me here?
How many times have I told you not to call me Pop?
How many times have I told you not to fire him out in the open?
How many times have I told you not to go near McFarland?
How many times have I told you not to play outside in your Sunday school dresses?
How many times have I told you not to run up the phone bill?
Nice.
How many times have I told you, Walt, that we don't want the freaks in here?
How many times have I told you to call me Helen?
How many times have I told you to always club lock this car?
How many times have I told you to get your fucking hair cut, huh?
How many times have I told you to stay away from me?
How many times have I told you to stay away from my experiments?
How many times have I told you not to talk about things you don't understand?
How many times have I told you you're too young to wear makeup?
How many times have I told you your head has got to be a Rolodex or your ass is going to be on the line?
Idiot. How many times have I told you not to cram the blossoms in like you're stuffing a chicken?
I've told you, Mommy. How many times have I told you?
Kevin, how many times have I told you about blocking my car?
Now, how many times have I told you?
Saul, how many times have I told you not to be careless with school property?
Wolf, how many times have I told you not to call me Urkel?
You Gil Faizan, how many times have I told you?